we about to get wet. He's coming. She's coming. So I'm gonna say good night. Okay guys, it is practice day number 2 at what's Barr, and it has been rainy. I'm soaked. Rain jacket, trying to dry it off. It's still kind of sprinkling on the pond, but it's calm enough that I can get the camera out a little bit. It's not been a good practice day. I've probably got 4 keepers, 3 of which were on one spot. And so I've just kind of idled myself back in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where I'm at. Found some grass out in the middle of this thing, and I'm popping some fish right now. They're not big, but they're little. Seems like there's some good ones around though, so I'm gonna get the jerkbait out and go live scoping. Got a shaky head, jerkbait out, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll catch some fish. It's 2 o'clock, so we can still be out here for another 4 hours minimum, 4 or 5 more hours of fishing. And I'm gonna need it because, 3 tournament days in a row of catching limit seems tough for me at the moment. So, caught a giant catfish. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that video and give it to you guys. Okay guys, out here, day 2 practice of NPFL. Where are we at? Watts Barr. And for the past 5 minutes, I've been doing this thing. I've got the most gigantic fish. I'll show it to you guys. How do I get that in the boat? I don't even know how to get that in the boat. It's so scary with the crankbait. I don't know what to do. She gotta be 40 pounds. She gotta be. Oh my gosh. There she is, guys. There's my foot. So, yeah, there's a big fish. It's a big cat. I have zero idea how to get this fish in the boat. Zero. With the crankbait. I'm hoping that it'll just jump in. I think it'll give it a good jump. Like a 40 pounder. It was raining, so I didn't have a GoPro out. Huge catfish. Biggest flathead I've caught probably ever on rod and reel. Let's see if we can catch some bass now. Smoking these little ones. Up in. Little guys. We need 15 inches or they don't count. Okay guys, it had been a long day in the rain at this point in time, and I just needed to cover water, so I pick up a square bill and a buzzbait, and I decided to just go down what seemed like a couple miles of riprap and cover water. And as you can see, I do get bit, but nothing tells me that this is what I need to do in the tournament. It was fun, caught lots of fish, but still was a little clueless in what I was needing to do for tournament day. 10 inchers. I'm grinding and trying, but I'm not figuring it out. So I'm working down this riprap, and I've been down it quite a ways. And one thing you'll notice on riprap is sometimes you'll be in 7 foot of water, and the next time you're in 1 foot way offshore. And so that's obviously a really good time to utilize a buzzbait. I pick up a buzzbait in the really shallow rocks, and I'm coming over a little section where there's a little drop off, and one swirls on it really good and actually pulls down on the buzzbait, but doesn't eat it right. So I think I put down the buzzbait, and as quick as I can, I do a follow-up bait, which was the shaky head, and I throw the shaky head in there and let it bounce around a little bit, and the fish is gone. He's not turning around and feeding, so it didn't work, but it does show me that there is potential buzzbait bites to be had. Missed bites, buzzbait, shaky head. Feels like a good fish. Several bites in that same cast. Several bites. Looks like a 15-incher. Like my fifth keeper of the day. Okay guys, breakdown. Day number 2 practice is a wrap. It's a wrap. Caught a limit, a small limit, basically off of one spot. Came back to it 3 different times because it's so far away from takeoff. I wanted to see if they reload, and they have. I don't know why I can't find multiple things like this, but I can't. I can only found one spot. The challenge that I have, guys, is I haven't found anything good enough to know what this lake's capable of. 2 days of practice, lots of rain, ledge fishing plus a lot of shoreline. Anytime there's ledges plus shoreline, it makes it like 2 or 3 times the amount of fishable water. And this thing's fishable from the head to the toe. I started at the dam yesterday and I'm way up a river today, and everything's fishable. And there's fish to be caught everywhere. Catching a ton of 12 inchers, tons of 12 inchers. Length limit's 15 inches, except for on the Kentuckies, it's 12. Smallmouth 18. I saw one smallmouth today, might have gone 18. I don't know, it jumped off. It's probably more like a 16 and a half, 17 incher. But I'm struggling. So I got to figure out tomorrow. I'm gonna stay close to the ramp tomorrow. Try to find, I need 10 to 15 keepers a day. That's what I need to know. I need to know that I can catch 10 to 15 a day to make sure that I'm actually in the hunt. And right now I'm struggling to catch a limit. So we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. It's not gonna be rainy, so should we be able to get you some footage, get you my thoughts, and we'll see. But right now, in day 2, I'm guessing 11 pounds a day, get you a check, maybe just catching a limit all 3 days in a row. I know that sounds really weak, I know it sounds bad. I'm sure there's some guys that are gonna blow this thing away, the top 10, but I think there's gonna be a big fall. So we'll check the stats, we'll put it up there for you guys to see if what I'm predicting is right. But I'll also clean it up tomorrow after practice and let you guys know what my final thoughts are after day 3 practice. Oh.